stream. This is going to be a relatively short stream because I have a meeting tomorrow morning with Border Cities Lodge getting ready for our official visit. I think tomorrow at 1 p.m. actually my topic is going to be on official visits. Um, a little bit of what they are, why they're important, why they matter. I'm going to talk about official visits primarily through the Ontario um, perspective, Grand Lodge County Province of Ontario, because that is, where I'm most familiar with the idea of official visits. However, that will be tomorrow 1 p.m. Today, 1 a.m. as always. It's just us hanging out. I want to see who wants to join. And as always, for these 1 a.m. streams, I tend not to have any specific topics. Rather, just generally wait to see who jumps on. And if they have anything they want to talk about. And if they do, what they are, or what those topics are when it comes to Freemasonry. Any questions, any thoughts, any ideas, any comments, anything positive, negative, or neutral about Freemasonry, I'd love to hear it. I've been a Freemason since 2007. I don't know everything, but I like to think in my approximately 20 years, I've at least learned a few things. Put it that way. But for now, let's just wait. Let's see who joins, and let me know if there's anything that you guys want to talk about. Again, positive, negative, or neutral. I'd love to hear it. I am finding my 1 p.m. streams are definitely getting more of an audience, so I may actually drop these 1 a.m. streams and just focus more almost exclusively on the 1 p.m. streams. But I don't want to give these up quite yet because I'm a night owl and I do enjoy kind of getting a different audience at night. Welcome, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know if you have any thoughts on Freemasonry, positive, negative, or neutral. I'd love to hear it, and I hope that you guys will join me also in my upcoming streams. The Friday stream that starts at 8 a.m., the Saturday Instagram stream, and then Sunday, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern, a 24-hour live stream. I'm definitely going to be getting myself a lot of coffee for that stream. But for now, we're just going to wait to see who jumps in the chat to say hello. And as always, any thoughts you have, positive, negative, or neutral, let me know. Today was a very productive day, actually. Got a lot of stuff done Masonically, a lot of messages sent. It was a good stream, so I enjoyed it. Or a good stream, it was a good day, I should say. Also saw The Long Walk for a second time, and it was as good the first time as it was as good the second time as it was the first time. Next up, the movie I can't wait to see is actually Him, which I think comes out this weekend. And it's absolutely on my list of movies I want to see. But I love The Long Walk. If you want to see my thoughts on The Long Walk and how I think it applies to Freemasonry, please let me know. Or just check out my previous stream where you can see me talking about it. But for now, we're just going to give it a bit of time. We're going to see who joins. Let me know what your thoughts are on Freemasonry. Positive, negative, or neutral. I'd love to hear it. Just waiting to see who joins. Right now I'm just sending some messages. We're just giving it a bit more time. We're going to see who joins. Please, as always, take a moment. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know if there's anything you want to talk about when it comes to Freemasonry. Positive, negative, or neutral. I'd love to hear it. But we're just going to give it a bit of time. We're going to see who jumps on. Waiting to see if anybody jumps in the chat to say hello. These 1 a.m. streams, like I said, I tend not to get a ton of people on them, which I don't mind. I still enjoy doing it, and I still hope to get people jumping on. I was about to sneeze. But really, this is just me waiting to see if anyone wants to chat about Freemasonry. If not, it's no worries. I'll be back on tomorrow at 1, or I guess today, technically, 1 p.m. I hope everybody, though, is doing well. Like I said, just going to wait, just going to see who joins. Say hello. Any thoughts, questions, comments about Freemasonry? Positive, negative, or neutral? I'd love to hear it. Welcome, Phil. I am a Freemason. I joined in 2007. If you are a Freemason, then as you should know, the degree that matters is third degree Master Mason, and I am in fact a Master Mason, as well as a past and current Master, and then currently worship a Master. I am also a member of Scottish Rite, and I'm 18th degree Rose Qua. If you're a Mason, welcome. Thank you for being here. By the way, I hope you'll hit the like button. I hope you'll hit the subscribe button. And thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. I do Scrum promotions to discuss the ways Freemasonry was and is relevant. to the communities in which it's located, as well as stories of Masonic interest, and to just talk about Freemasonry and any thoughts people have on it, positive, negative, or neutral. I have not. I tend to be pretty, uh, shall we say, skeptical of any of the kind of conspiratorial takes on Freemasonry. Having been a Freemason myself since 2007, I've never seen anything that would lend credence to any kind of conspiratorial ideas about it. Um, but no, so I can't say I've ever seen Dennis Wise's documentary. I mean, the idea that Freemasons had an influence on World War II, even that premise I find highly skeptical. Obviously, Hitler famously kind of linked Freemasonry with Judaism as a way to obviously cast aspersions on Jewish people as well as Freemasons. There were many Freemasons sent to concentration camps. There's actually one working Masonic lodge that existed within a concentration camp, the Erstwergen concentration camp, if I recall correctly, where 7 Belgian Freemasons actually managed to hold lodges. But so sorry, I've not seen the Dennis Wise documentary, um, so I can't speak to that. Who is Dennis Wise? I mean, is he a filmmaker, documentarian? Um, I'd be very interested to know. And thank you for joining. I think you're brand new, so please, I hope you hit the like and subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Right now, I'm just going to wait to see who else joins. As I was saying, don't have any real specific topics. Rather, for these 1 a.m. streams, just waiting to see who's going to join and if there's anything they want to talk about. Any thoughts you have, positive, negative, or neutral? Okay, when you say mention to your family, like, did you mention Freemason to your family and their family showed you that video, or is your family kind of opposed to Freemasonry? My grandfather was a Freemason as well. Actually, both of my grandfathers were Freemasons, as was my father and my uncle. So, but I will check out Truth and Will. Hello, Ryan. How's it going? This is going to be a shorter video because, or shorter live stream because I am going to be going to sleep soon because I need to be up early tomorrow for coffee club because we have a special meeting tomorrow. So it's going to be a bit of a shorter stream, but it's still good to have you. Oh, okay, cool. Well, then I appreciate your father because I think I would agree with your father. Obviously, my experiences with, well, it's not that my experiences with Freemasonry are, how do I put this? I love Freemasonry. I think it makes the world a better place. I can't say every experience I've had with Freemasonry has been positive. in the sense that, like anything else, when you put a lot of effort and hard work into something, that comes with having to make sacrifices of your time, sacrifices of your energy. There are times when I'd rather not go to Masonic Lodge. I'd rather lay in bed and go to sleep or watch a movie or not, put on a suit and tie. But I still do it because even though it's a sacrifice in terms of my time and my energy, it's worth it because to me, it's helping me make the world a better place. And I think Freemasonry ultimately is about that. It's about our ability to make the world a better place. Can everybody see me and everybody hear me well? And Phil, like I said, please hit the like button and please hit the subscribe button. I would truly appreciate it. Looks like we lost Phil, but that's okay. Maybe he'll come back on. If not, no worries at all. Um, I still hope everybody's having a great day. Thank you all for joining. Um, as always, please hit the like and subscribe button. Oops, trying to work on something here. Just waiting to see who else joins and if they want to talk about Freemasonry. By the way, as I was mentioning, I got all of my, major streams coming up. Friday, we have a stream that's going to run the whole day, basically. It's going to start 8 a.m. Monday morning of Friday, and then it's going to go through till, let me actually get the exact time it's going to end, or thereabouts, just so I've got the info. Or I got to find the schedule for it. Dun, dun, dun. I'm just getting where's the schedule? 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So yeah, it's going to be a 12-hour stream basically, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. So I'm not sure if I'll stream for the entirety of that 12 hours, but I might. I mean, I'm going to be stuck in my computer anyway, so I suppose I might as well. Since I got to attend this conference, I might as well, or Medium Day, might as well use it to communicate with my membership and my fans as well. My audience, perhaps, is the best term. Not everybody on here who shows up here is in fact a fan, but that's okay. Even if you're not a fan of Freemasonry, hopefully you at least appreciate my kind of positive outlook on Freemasonry. I'm also needing a haircut. I know it probably seems crazy for me to say that, but even when my hair gets this long, because I'm so used to having it super short, when my hair is even this long, I find it weird. Just waiting to see who else joins. No rush. We'll give it another, let's say, 10 minutes. If nobody else joins, hey, I'll be back tomorrow 1 p.m. And then we'll have our full stream then. Like, I feel like with this 1 a.m. stream, based on my Google or my YouTube analytics, I should say, it's one of those things where, like, you never really. It even shows, like, in the last 28 days, my audience really is not on. Well, some of my viewers are on at 1 a.m., but very few. The most of my viewers are on in the afternoon, and certainly in like 5, 6, it's dead. Um, Also, it shows that my regular viewers are at 1.5% of my audience, casual viewers are at 8.5%, and new viewers are 90%. Regular viewers watched my channel in 6 or more months over the past year. Casual viewers watched channel up to 5 months over the past year. New viewers watching my channel. So I'm still 90% of my viewers are new viewers, first time viewers. 6.8% of my subscribers have all notifications on for my channel. 3.4 turned on all notifications and enabled YouTube notifications. Turn on your notifications and enable YouTube notifications. That helps you because what that means is whenever I post a new video, go live, do something unique, maybe post at a different time or drop an episode, you'll be notified by YouTube and be one of the first to see it. Age, interesting. My male audience is 81%. My female audience is 18%. User not specified is 0.2%. 80% to 20% basically is not bad. Famously or infamously, depending on your point of view, YouTube has far more males watching than females. Although I am happy that I have a decent female audience, especially because I think the Order of Women Freemasonry or Freemasonry's connection to or the women exclusive and women groups within Freemasonry are a really important topic and deserves more attention. Watch time from subscribers. In the last 28 days, 80% of the people who watch have been subscribed, 20% have been not subscribed. So let's get that 20% lower. Let's get more people hitting the like and subscribe button. And a fairly decent younger coalition, though I'd like to see some more younger people in as well. But thank you everybody again for being here. Please take a moment, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I hope everybody's doing well. Let's give it a bit of time. Let's see who joins. And any thoughts you have on Freemasonry, positive, negative, or neutral, I'd love to hear it. Welcome, I hope everybody's doing well. Please take a moment, hit that like and subscribe button. I hope everybody's doing well, and let me know if you have any thoughts on Freemasonry or anything you want to talk about. Really, at this point, this is me just hanging out and chatting, so. we're just giving it a bit of time. We're just waiting to see who joins. Any thoughts you have on Freemasonry, positive, negative, or neutral? Please let me know. Welcome. If you're just joining me, please take a moment to jump in the chat and say hello. I'm here to talk about Freemasonry and really just hang out. These 1 a.m. streams are just me chatting and hanging out, seeing who wants to join, and if there's anything they want to talk about when it comes to Freemasonry. So, any thoughts you have, positive, negative, neutral, any ideas, I'd love to hear it. And I hope that if you are never been on this stream before, you jump in and say hi and ask me any questions. I've been a Freemason since 2007. I absolutely don't know everything about Freemasonry, but I like to think I know at least a few things or have a few ideas. By the way, today was a great day. It went really well. I really enjoyed it. I got a lot accomplished. I had a great stream this afternoon. And so, yeah, it went really, really well. Oh, we got some hearts. I'm assuming that Smokey the Clown is in. Welcome, Smokey, if that's you. Thank you for joining as always. I hope you're doing well. You need to get some sleep, though. You got to get ready for work or whenever your first day is. Um, so get yourself ready. I'm doing well. And to everybody else watching, it's been a pretty quiet stream so far, which is fine. I don't mind quiet streams. Helps give me a chance to just chill out, relax, send out some emails. I have an official visit coming up, so that should be a lot of work to get ready for that. But Smokey, congratulations again. You gave us that great bit of news in this afternoon stream, and so I'm very, very happy for you. A lot of people would have got discouraged, but you didn't. You got right back to work and you found new work. So that's awesome. Congratulations. That's how you do it, right? I think it's a good way to look at it. You don't have time to get down about things. And getting down, if you view your time as valuable, if you view your time as important, then a big part of that means not allowing yourself to get down, um, but rather recognizing that there's always more to do. There's always another stone to shape, if you want to use a Masonic metaphor. just waiting another probably 10 minutes or so. Just even if anybody else jumps in the chat to say hello, and then we will um, uh, end this stream. But it's been great. Had some new people join, which I always appreciate. And whenever anybody new joins, obviously, I hope they'll hit the like and subscribe button. Sure, I'd love to hear it. I mean, I look forward to your schedule or learning your schedule so we can sort out when to co-stream. I've still got you down right now for the 29th, but obviously that can potentially change. And if it does, we'll pick a new time, no trouble at all. But you don't have to secretly do research. That seems just do your research. You can always talk about it whenever you want. Perfect. We can do it a little bit later. Like I said, I kind of have that day um, marked off, so I'm sure we can. I'm sure we can do something, and I'm sure it won't be an issue. And those streams are fun. Again, it's fun to try different things. It's fun to try new stuff on my different channels. That's one of the reasons I have a couple different channels because it gives me a chance to try different things, and experiment. And also talk about some of my other interests. Obviously, Freemasonry is my first interest, my first love, if you will. But it's not my exclusive one by any means. I love professional wrestling. I love traveling, which is Masonic in some ways. I love scary movies and having the chance to talk about those things on other channels. I love Glenview, Illinois. Having the chance to talk about those things on other channels is something I really enjoy. Oh, I get it. Sorry, I missed the joke. In my defense, it's 1:40 in the morning, so I'm sure I miss a lot of things, but I get it. It's very funny. I'm going to tell you one thing I absolutely miss. I was just looking on social media right now, and this kind of plays a little bit to Freemasonry in terms of my record keeping. Facebook used to have this app back in the day where every time you like checked in to a new location on Facebook, you had this map of the world basically, and it would put like a pin virtually in the map of the world, so you could actually visually see all the different places you visited. And if, let's say, you went to 100 different places in Chicago, over the city of Chicago, there'd be a number that said like 100, and then you'd know there's 100 pins there, and you could zoom in and see each individual location. It was a great way to keep track of where you visited and where you've been, and some of the Masonic lodges and temples I've been to. I miss that feature very, very much. Welcome back, Faraj. Assalamu alaikum to you as well. I hope you'll hit the like button and subscribe button if you did not do so already. I think that means peace be upon you. I believe so. If I'm wrong, please let me know, and I apologize. I did not see NXT. Alexa Bliss is great, though. She's incredibly talented. She pulled a DX. So she gave she said the S word. That's pretty funny. I mean, it was bound to happen sooner or later. That is funny. I'm sure she loved doing it too, right? If you're one of those people who is like, um, one of those people who's like, because Alexa Bliss, I think, is around our age, around my age. So she would have grew up with the Attitude Era, loving professional wrestling. I'm sure getting to say "suck it" to DX was one of those things of like a dream come true. At least it would not surprise me if it was a dream come true. So how is your night going though, Smokey? When is your first day officially? I think you mentioned it, but I forget maybe what you said. I'm gonna give this another 5-10 minutes, and then we'll be ending this stream. I will be back tomorrow though, 1 p.m. So it's going to be a great stream. I'm going to talk a little about travel and some of the things I've noticed about travel, some things in the news. A lot of it's specific to Windsor, but a lot of it will be more general. And then we're going to focus on official visits, I think, and why they are important and why they matter. That's awesome for paperwork tomorrow. And Alexa Bliss is not wrong. I think the women are ruling NXT right now. So good for them. They're, the women are doing it just, kind of ruling WWE right now, which is awesome, right? Um, you've got AJ Lee and Becky Lynch killing it over on Raw. It's just a lot of incredible talent. So good for them. They absolutely deserve their spots. There's no question about that. And they deserve to be, kind of ruling things or running things, if you will. There's great talent on the men's side too, and it's just a lot of great talent in professional wrestling right now, just in general, both in terms of the like the male talent, the female talent, but also the different promotions, right? There's so much talent in AEW and WWE, in Impact, on the independents. That's awesome. The storylines are what matters, right? People respond to stories. I think, to its credit, WWE, Vince McMahon, Triple H, they understand that that's what people respond to. They respond to story. Either the story being told by two people in the ring, or the story that's being told that gets them into the ring at the same time, right? That's why I always say when Freemasonry, when we're communicating about Freemasonry and why we love it, and why it's important, then you have to be, you have to, you have to, what's the word I'm looking for there? You have to focus on the story you're telling about Freemasonry. If you're not focusing on that, then you're not going to necessarily be successful in terms of whatever your goal might be. If your goal is to develop more interest in Freemasonry, potentially to get more membership therein, the extent to which you're going to be successful is the extent to which you can tell the story of why Freemasonry is important. Yeah, ECW was great. Well, I mean, there was the ECW that was kind of owned and operated by WWE. Then there was the ECW that was obviously the Paul Heyman creation, both of which contributed greatly to professional wrestling, each within their own way. All right, but I think we're going to end this stream. Looks like not a lot of people up this late, not a lot of night owls like me and Smokey. So what we're going to do is going to end this stream, but I will be back tomorrow, or I guess today. I always get that mixed up. I will be back at 1 p.m. on September 17th. Whether you want to view that as tomorrow or today, I leave that up to you. Talk a little about travel and then talk about official visits. All right, guys, I'll see you guys later. Smokey, have a good night.